I'm a professional stuntman. I do these things in this video so that you don't have to do them. If you want to know if you're eligible to be a stuntman as well, contact a specialist.
This is a video I was scared to do for a long time. Today I will visit the 3 coffee shops with the worst reviews in Amsterdam. The good news is that they are not as bad as many people claim. The worst review that I could find was a 3.3. These coffee shops will have interesting stories to tell. One of them, for example, had a murder happening there 10 years ago. Next to that, we're of course going to include some history again today. And we are looking for some smoker-friendly bars. The weather is getting worse, so people will have to look for some shelter. I hope to find a good place where we can smoke one, eat good, and maybe even have a nice beer. Let's start. We are standing here today at one of the most famous spots of Amsterdam, the Dam Square. And this is the War Memorial. Some people also call it the Big Dildo. This memorial reminds on the atrocities that happened during the Second World War. And what is also very interesting, this is also the spot that actually gave the city its name. Because back then the Amstel used to flow exactly where we are here. If you walk down a bit to the left, you will find the Rokin, and down there you can find the Amstel. And if you walk a bit up here, then you can find part of the Amstel again. So this part here was completely dried up in the past, but when Amsterdam was just built, this is the very spot where the actual dam would be staying. So what I want to say is the dam that used to split the Amstel and the 2 parts of the old Amsterdam, the old side and the new side here, was exactly located here. So the next time when you stand here, look down and you know I'm standing actually on the Amsterdam. So on my way to the next coffee shop, I had to cross over the Dam Square and I made a stop in front of this building. Because something happened here and I wouldn't believe it myself if I wouldn't know that there is actual footage of it happening. It was the end of the Second World War. The Germans already capitulated, but the Allies haven't arrived yet in Amsterdam. It was the 7th of May 1945. Some German soldiers were locked up there and suddenly they started shooting down on thousands of people that were celebrating the liberation from the Germans here. And as the Allies were not here yet, there was unfortunately nobody to protect them. So what happened on this day, that 33 people died and I think more than 120 people were injured. If everything goes right, you should see here now some pictures and footage of the day when it happened. The reason why the Germans started shooting out of the windows on civilians was never really unveiled, but what they guessed was the reason is the following. They were promised to not be de-weaponized by the Dutch police, but that the Allies would do that. So some of them seemed to have been de-weaponized and they were locked up all up there. They got drunk, some of them still had weapons, the frustration took over and they started shooting on the civilians here who were celebrating the liberation. Absolutely crazy. These are just atrocities that happened during or after wars that you cannot believe as somebody who has grown up in a time where they never had to witness a war themselves. There's also a very famous story about a barrel orgel, those things where you turn a barrel and then it plays music. It saved several people's lives who were hiding behind it, and it still exists until today. It has a home in one of Amsterdam's museums, and often on Liberation Day they get it out to play some music on it, and you can still see the bullet holes from back then on it. But now enough with the sad topics. We will continue now to the first coffee shop. And the good thing is, all coffee shops that you are going to visit today are not far away and literally inside the inner city center. The church behind me is called the Nieuwe Kerk, the new church, but don't get confused by the name, it's actually still very old. The reason why it's called New Church is because it's located on the new side. So the left side of the Amstel River was the new side and the right side of the Amstel River was the old side. So only this month left, I think. You still have the possibility to climb on the roof of the new church. They are renovating it, and with that they offer the possibility for normal civilians like you and I to be able to have a look on Amsterdam from a very different perspective. And this month, I just saw, it's 50% off. I think the original price was like 20 euros or 15. Don't name me on it. Now with 50% offer, I think I'm going to go upstairs in one of the next live streams. This street here is also very special because it's just next to the Dam Square. But you walk in and it's completely empty. It's like you are suddenly back in the old Amsterdam, completely scuffed gables. Look at this. It could be like the 17th century now here, minus the Burger King sign. Very nice spot if you just want to experience some quick quietness outside of the busy Dam Square. Can you believe that? Here's the Dam Square, and this is a street that is completely empty. So the first coffee shop we are going to visit is Coffeeshop Barraka. I have never seen this coffee shop, never visited it. I didn't even know about its existence. They have a 3.7 star review on Google. The reviews are very ambivalent. Many say 5 stars, very good, good but, nice atmosphere. And the others say it's very bad, the quality is super low, the pre-rolled are only tobacco. I want to make myself a picture of it. Let's go in and see what they can offer us. Is there anything you can recommend from the strong menu? Oh yeah. Can I have for 10 euros, please?
No, we don't do that. It's only 1 gram.
Oh, no problem. Then we do a gram. Yeah, sure. Is it okay if I make a picture of the menu?
Sorry.
No worries. Perfect. Thank you so much. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I'm making a video about the worst reviewed coffee shop in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And this is the third. There are 2 other worst, but this is like the one on top 3. What do you think why it would be the case?
Are you here?
I'm just interested
We
why.
don't do social media. We don't do anything.
You think that's the case?
Videos even allowed here inside.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Makes sense.
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much. Bye bye. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I know why they only had 3.7 stars. The menu is way too overpriced. The staff doesn't care about the customers. They are just like, yeah, the reason is that we have a low amount of stars is because we don't do any social media. I'm gonna be honest, social media mostly means that you have whack butt. So, yeah. The butt was not that nice. The atmosphere there was not nice. The bartender was very indifferent about the whole situation. Let's see how the butt will be. It looks very whack, very bad, man. You cannot do 10 euros. So this coffee shop until now definitely already has deserved to be on the list. Let's go to the next one. So the next coffee shop is at Markt, just behind the red light district, inside the area where smoking butt is not allowed. I've heard that they actually enforced it already, so rather be careful smoking here in public. Maybe sit in a smoker-friendly bar or into a coffee shop. If they have a terrace, for example, you can sit also outside. Red Light District is completely dead. It's just dead. It's completely dead. I have never seen it deader than this, holy lord. So the next coffee shop on the list is Coffeeshop Rocket. They have a 3.5 star review on Google. Also, again, very ambivalent, either 5 stars or 1 stars. What people mostly complain about is that the staff is super rude. Let me go in and see if they are just as pleasureful people as in the last one. Hi there.
Hello.
Anything that you can recommend me from the Dutch menu? Oh, I think I would go for the soap in this case. Yeah, because I just had an LCG yesterday and this smells also very good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much, yes.
No,
1 gram, please.
Where you from?
I'm German and Italian, but I live in the Netherlands since a few years already.
Okay.
Yes, and you're from the UK?
Yeah, originally, yeah.
Yeah, and you live here already also some time probably.
Oh, 26 years
Yeah.
now.
Is this your coffee shop or are you working here?
No,
Ah,
I'm just an employee.
Yeah, but it's a very nice interior. Have you like recently renovated also?
It was actually, yeah.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
last, I think, 6
Yeah, they're also like the reviews are not, you know, like a bit mixed of the coffee shop like when I checked. So I thought I'm gonna give it a try, but super nice, huh? Yeah, thank you so much. Is it okay if I make a picture of the menu?
Yeah.
Do you guys do that? Thank you so much.
Okay, nice one.
Have a great day. It was nice meeting you. What was your name?
Richard.
Richard. My name is Ricardo. We have the same name.
okay.
Hey, okay.
Nice one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, what should I say, guys? This was one of the nicest experiences that I had a long time already in a coffee shop. Richard, as you heard, was an absolutely great guy. Very open, very friendly. The atmosphere inside, very nice. The butt that I just got, the soap, also very nice. I hope it's gonna smoke good. So you can see again, sometimes reviews are very much true and sometimes you have a completely different experience. So what we are going to do now, we are going to get something to eat. And after that, we go to the next coffee shop and then we're gonna see how is the worst coffee shop in Amsterdam scoring. So the next food place is actually already well known in the community, but I still wanted to show it to some people because they have some excellent chicken and especially my English fellow will love it. Favorite chicken and ribs. We're gonna get some chicken now and some fries there.
Hello.
Hi there. Can I have the 6 spicy wings meal, please? Hey, dankjewel. All right, guys, we got our food. Now let's look for a clean spot between all those filth here in the red light district. So I just drove a few 100 meters further. I'm gonna mark this spot here on the route that I'm gonna share in the description of the video because as you can see, it's a super nice spot. Very, very nice here, just next to the water and also quiet. Just next here to the university also. Gonna get the food out now and then we're gonna see how it is. Favorite chicken seems to be like some rip-off of an English franchise. Let's see if they are just as good as them.
So let's have a look on it. Let me first check these are the chicken, but let me first check the fries because fries are very important that they are crunchy. So let's see. They're actually very good. Very nice. The whole meal was $12.50 including the sauce. I chose the barbecue sauce. Smells like a good barbecue sauce. Let's first try the chicken. We have the hot wings here. Let's first try the chicken without the sauce. It literally falls off the bone, guys. No joke. Crazy. Okay, now let's try out the sauce. The sauce also is very good. It's very intensive. If anybody knows the HP barbecue sauce, this is exactly how it tastes. Although the sauce is very good, I still prefer it without sauce because the chicken is so well spiced. Such a nice tender meat. Absolutely impressed. So this was very good, guys. Definitely worth. Doesn't matter if you drink or smoke or nothing at all. It's gonna be a great meal. And they also give you a bunch of napkins if you are a little porky like me. You're going to very value it. Whew. Okay, guys, now let's go over to the more anticipated part of the video. I have here the bud from Coffeeshop Bulwacky in my hand. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know anymore properly what we got. It was some kush. I don't have a picture of the menu, so I cannot check anymore. Let's have a smell. Smells like when you open a barn in the morning and the fresh smell of fermented hay climbs up your nose. The bud is super mushy and wet. I don't really like it. Until now, that shop didn't make a nice impression. Let me roll one up now and see, maybe we are going to get completely surprised. This looks so bad, it just looks like the bud that I used to get 20 years ago on the street in Germany. Just a little disclaimer for everybody and especially for YouTube. This is about dessert because in Amsterdam we have a very, very nice culture of coffee shops where you can go in and you can buy all kinds of different cookies like biscotti, gelato, sunset sherbet and so on. And the very nice culture here in the Netherlands is to roll them up into a dessert roll, put a candle on top and light that. And this is what when we are talking about dessert rolls. Okay, I just finished a dessert roll filled with the finest farmers fermented hay. Gonna light it now and then let's see if it can give us anything, which I highly doubt. First of all, I can immediately tell you that it's burning very clean. The smoke is very clean. So the bud itself is definitely not bad in the sense of that it's polluted or not flushed properly. It's not very flavorful. I would rather say it has almost no flavor, just a little bit of flower flavor and that's it. Also now it kind of scratches in my throat. I'm gonna be honest, all in all it's not bad. It's just like some low effort indoor grown stuff. Like when you and I would grow for the first time, something like this probably will come out. So this definitely is an absolute waste of money. At least I will be able to buy some hash now because normally I never smoke hash, which is a chocolate bar for your information, YouTube. I only buy it when I have weak flour, whack flour. This is what I have now. I'm actually looking forward to hopefully get some nice hash somewhere. If you want to support me in this channel with this absolute waste of money that I'm doing here, I am not monetized and I cannot get monetized on YouTube and all this costs a lot of money. In the description you will see many different kind of ways how you can support me. Thank you very much in advance. Please don't feel obligated to anything. So I'm gonna force myself to finish this now. I can already give you the review. I'm gonna give it exactly the same review that it has on Google. 3.7, definitely below average, still a little bit smokable, but nothing I would ever buy again. And I think this one you can easily skip. All right, let's get to our last spot, the worst reviewed coffee shop in Amsterdam. So the next coffee shop also not far away from here, only 3 minutes, and we are already on the street. So here we are standing in front of the worst rated coffee shop of Amsterdam. It has a 3.3 star rating, also very ambivalent. When I check the recent reviews, I see that many people really loved the bud and others said it is the worst coffee shop experience they ever had in whole Amsterdam. There is also a very, very scary story about this coffee shop. The owner of this coffee shop has been stabbed inside this coffee shop here more than 10 years ago, and the murderer only got a 3-year prison sentence. It's a bit sketchy. Let's go in and see what they have on the menu. Let's see if the reviews are right or if they're actually better than their reputation. Hey.
Hi, mate.
Hi, bro. All good?
Oh, good, man. For what channel you work?
Huh?
For what channel?
I'm my own channel. It's like a YouTube channel, yeah. Are you working here or?
I'm working
Yeah,
here,
okay.
man. Look, I will tell you, we are the only coffee shop having the brand of method man at the moment.
Okay.
We are the only one having the cali.
I would normally go for a local, but do you also do half grams? Because we have a limit of 50 euros today.
I hope always for a nice review.
If I can have half a gram, that would be great. Is it okay if I make a picture of the menu? Nice, man. Thank you.
With a nice review, huh?
So also in this case, the reviews that you can find online do not really correspond with my personal experience now.
They have something that is called Taikel. I don't really know what it is. They say they are the only ones who have it, and it smelled completely crazy. It is an American import. It looks absolutely crazy, man. Taikel official if you want to check out what it is.
We're gonna look now for a nice spot. I hope that we can find now a good smoker-friendly bar where we can test the 2 remaining strains, and maybe we can also have a beer there.
So as I don't know anything about smoker-friendly bars anymore, the last time that I was in one is 20 years ago. I'm gonna use this website here. This is a free advertisement for them, coffeeshopdirect.com. I already used this website since I am like 17 or 18 when I came the first time to Amsterdam, and you can find a very nice listing of all different categories. You have like the coffee shop map, but now we are looking, of course, for the smoker-friendly bars. So here you can also see when you see a beer, then it's a smoker-friendly bar, but maybe it's better to first choose by city. This is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna look for some, and then we're gonna see if I can find some good. So here you can actually sort by type. And then you can see here all the smoker-friendly bars in Amsterdam. Haven't been to Hill Street Blues for a very, very long time. I think they are camera-friendly, guys. So let's get over there and see if we can sit down there. So here we are, Hill Street Blues, a very old school place. It used to be a coffee shop, but due to new regulations, it had to close or to move, and they decided to become a smoker-friendly bar. Let's go in, sit somewhere, have a beer, and review those 2 other strains. All right, guys, we are inside. Absolutely nice atmosphere. Also, the bartender was very nice when she saw that I have a camera. She brought me something where I can put my tripod on for a better picture. So I would say let's start now with the review of the last 2 remaining ones. We will continue with the Zope from Rocket, one for 16. It smelled very good. I'm very much looking forward now to roll one. But first I would say that also goes out to all my Germans and to my Brit lads and to everybody who very much appreciates and values a good pint of beer sometimes. Cheers. The smell is so good, so soapy, so creamy, so nice. Might even be some loose import, but we're really gonna see how good it is once we lit it. So like when you enter that place for the first time, you have more the impression that it's like some anarcho bar or so, but actually it has super chilled, relaxed vibes. Super relaxed. Not gonna lie, this is actually some very clean smoke. So I actually went with very bad expectation inside there today. Also the ash very clean, a very nice oil ring. A lot of pleasure actually to indulge in this wonderful dessert roll, YouTube. Dessert roll. So this is also pure drinks. They don't have any food, if anybody wanted to ask that question. Okay, I'm gonna have to say it's not bad. The terps could have been a bit more stronger. For 16 euros in this area, it's absolutely fine. So if you're around there, cannot do anything wrong. I'm gonna give it a fair 7.5. It's definitely over average and you will like it, I guess. I kind of smash, bro. The next one is the Love Jones from Taikel. It is an exclusive. They say they are the only one who have it in town. Coffee shop City Hall, the coffee shop with the worst reviews in whole of Amsterdam. Let's see how their bud is. It has a very, very special flavor. I cannot really describe it. Let me have another smell. Like, I really can't tell you how it smells. It is very, very different from everything that I've ever smelled before. It definitely smells good. There is some fruitiness, but the rest, I cannot identify it. So let me prepare a dessert roll, YouTube. Do you hear again? A dessert roll. And then we're gonna see how good it is. Gonna be honest, that place is a vibe. And 7 euro for a pint. I've already paid 8.50 for a pint at other spots inside the city center. And this is like the Warmoestraat. This is the most expensive street, almost, I think, to have a bar in Amsterdam. Oh, what is wrong? Something is wrong with it, bud, guys. Gonna be very honest. Cannot smoke it. My lungs react immediately to it. I have issues. Getting air. Issues breathing. Oh my fucking god, what is that? I want to try one last puff. There's something very wrong with that bud, guys. Very, very wrong. I don't want to make any assumptions. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's the worst bud that I ever smoked in my whole life. And this will also be the first time in my whole life that I will rate a bud with a 0 out of 10. I don't know what it was. It tasted like ashtray, and when I inhaled it burned and kind of stopped my lungs being able to breathe. So I had to put it out. I don't want to go further into it because I don't like to flame things, but 0 out of 10, let's move on. All right, that was Hill Street Blues. Very nice spot. I really liked it. Today we learned that sometimes you really should follow your intuition. Most reviews are correct. All in all, I have to say, in the future I will continue going to my more favorite coffee shops. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe and also a comment. The YouTube algorithm loves it a lot. Hopefully gonna see you in the next live stream or in the next videos. Bye bye.